Hey guys, I've had this video cooking up since the last time I talked about it, and I just got the information, and that's on the Awakening Shop. So I have all the Awakening Shop changes, I have all the legendary soulstones in the future, and we're just quickly gonna go over them this time. I won't have any images this time because time traveling has been patched out since the last time I made that video, because that was all from time traveling. But instead, I have a spreadsheet with everything in it, including some really interesting kind of additions to the Awakening Shop that'll be taking place sometime in the future. And we're actually going to have some use for epic coins, and we're going to have more use for the legendary ones. It's going to be great. So let's go to the sheet. So here it is. This is kind of the thing I have. Thank you to Rokanchi, and I assume Erasus for providing this. I don't know. They have this kind of, what is it called? Google Sheet. Sorry. And you can see a lot of stuff on here. As you can see by the bottom, there's a lot of things right here. And you can look at the guild bosses. You kind of see all the drop rates that we know of. You can look at the gear aids with all the drop rates, as you could see. I could evaluate this a bit later if you guys want me to, but that is something that exists. And now we have the Awakening Shop. So let me just quickly go into it. So I'm gonna start from the top, go down to the bottom. This is all this stuff on the top is stuff that's either in it already or that's coming in the future. And then at the bottom in order is going to be the order of the epic soulstones. As you can see, we have Lunaria Soulstone here. Pretty interesting there. So expect to see that in the shop sometime soon. I don't know if it's already in. I don't think it is, but it should be pretty soon unless it was already. I'm not sure about the Epic Awakening tokens because I've not been paying attention. Anyways, we have the Legendary Skill Dust, which is a new addition recently. It's already in the game. It's just, we've had it for a bit, only a little bit. Same with the Spirits. And these spirits are all part of the same thing. They alternate every week. I highly recommend you get them every single time. And then a new addition, which is a really good new addition, is we get huge stamina potions up to 3, and it costs 25 epic coins each. So three-fourths of an epic will go into 3 huge stamina potions. Stamina is king in this game because gear is so important. So any opportunity you can get this, especially as someone who doesn't spend like myself, or at least I don't spend very frequently, this is a great addition for me. 3 more stamina a week is great. So instead of getting just the normal 7 from Arena, you're going to get 10 from Arena and Awaken Shop. That's very, very, very good. It'll accumulate a lot over time. I know it doesn't seem like a lot now, but it really is a lot. And then we have the XP bonus as usual. We have auto fight chances. It looks like we're getting more auto fights, which is interesting. So if you farm a lot, this is going to be good for you. I personally have like over 1,300 now because I just buy them every week. And then we have the Rare Hero Soulstone, the only one that's infinite, which is weird as hell. That's whatever. So let me just kind of comb through the Epic Awakening tokens before getting to the legendary ones. And that's going to start with Lunaria, like I mentioned earlier. And then we're going to get Theowin. Theowin Soulstone is essentially garbage and useless, but Lunaria Soulstone is pretty cool. You do have to pull her though for the first time, which is the one downside to this, but she's decent. Pyros Soulstone is really good because Pyros has some of the best awakenings for an epic. We have Scorch, who cares? Aeon, it looks like they're doing a lot of my brain is freezing up. They're doing a lot of lords, which is great. A lot of epic lords. We're gonna get Osiren, who cares? Hollow is really good. If you have any Hollow and you have trouble pulling her, just get one of these. Super, super worth it. Isolde, also pretty worth it. Vortex, only if you need them, but chances are you already have him made 5, because he's like the most common. He's like the most common epic in the game. Mari, whatever. Wrath is good if you don't have him A5, his A5 is really strong, but you already get 2 copies for free, and he's like the main Soulstone candidate when you start the game, so chances are people are not going to be buying this. We got Komodo, Soleil, Maul. Maul has good awakening, so does Gluttony. And then we have Cyrene, Baron, Ein. Baron is the only good one out of Baron, Ein, Navras. Navras is getting reworked though, so he might be better. We're getting Brunor, Lightlock, which is also useless because he's fusible. We're getting Damon, Titus, Olivian, Oleg Soulstone's very good. And Nazim, I forget Nazim is even in the game. And then we get Dallin, Mariel, Greed is very worth it. Cyclone, Voroth, Deimos is very worth it. Deimos Awakening token is really, really nice. We're getting Avalon. We have Avalon right now, if I'm not mistaken. Right now we have Avalon, Gluttony, and Mari. These aren't in any particular order, it doesn't seem. Idril, Medan, Iona. Iona Soulstone is crazy for the people who don't have her A5. That's really good. She's the most rare epic in the game, in my opinion. From everything I've seen, no one pulls her. And then Tazira, Ardith, Nisande, Raiden, Azoth, Aatrox Awakenings are pretty decent. We have Imani, sorry, Selkath, Harpoon, Laurel, and then I mean you could read these on your own. Laurel is pretty good here. Dolores is kind of crazy if we're really getting that, and you could buy it twice. So this might be experimental. I'm not sure. And then we're getting Universal Soulstones, which is great. Though now we get to the Legendary Awakening tokens. So you can kind of see the first start at the bottom, and it's already kind of freaking crazy. Definitely the best Soulstones we've ever had in the Awakening shop, just already. But what we're getting is we're getting skill crystals. We're getting ancient summon crystals. Pretty normal stuff there. If you didn't know, it does alternate. We're getting hammers in the future, which is good for the people who have excess coins. I know not a lot of people do. I would not recommend buying it if it's not excess, and everything else is standard. And then I'm curious if this is in order, because we just got Eloin, right? And now we have Calypso. So it's possible we're going up here, and then we're gonna go back up from the bottom. I don't know. I'll have to ask Rokanchi. But for right now, I don't know the order exactly. So that's on me. He said they were in order, but clearly they're not. So I don't really know. Anyways, we have Salazar right there. Nocturne, King Haras. It's good that we're getting Lords now. That's pretty hype. His A1 is really, really good. Then we have Hatsit. Hatsit's Awakenings are solid, I guess. They're not anything too crazy, but she is very rare. Regulus, who cares? Zillidu, who cares? Calypso has a good A5, but that's about it. Eloin has one of the best A5s. It's ridiculous. Makes content so much easier. Valkyria has a good A3. Zealous, Morgan, Araka. These don't really stand out much to me. Nyx has decent Awakenings. Shamir, Torador's A5 is ridiculous. It's insane. And then we have Dasomi, so now we're also getting Chaotic. And Arbiters. We have Kriya, Abomination, Comet. Comets are good. Procures are good. Alien and Sadies are not so much. Absent, we have Arrogance here again. Cerberus, Razak, Valeria, Lasir, Allura, Ezrin, and Cetrum. Cetrums are very, very worth it. So these are all very good, honestly. The fact that they're introducing some Lords is great. I don't know if I saw Laya in here. There's no Laya, unfortunately. Laya would be kind of game-changing because her A3 is ridiculously good. But yeah, so we're getting Lords in there. The cost might be subject to change in my mind for a Legendary Lord Awakening, but we'll have to see. And it looks like you can only get one. And if I figure out the order, I will tell you guys. But when I asked Rokanchi, let me pull it up on another screen quickly. When I asked him, I said, and all the soulstones listed are in order, and he said yes. So, take with that what you will. So I think what'll happen is, if next week is Zolatu, which it could be, what that means is it'll then go all the way up, and then potentially go back up again from the bottom. Or it's possible it's just ordered incorrectly, or maybe I'm just kind of stupid. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. And then right here, you might be wondering, Legendary Hero Soulstone. Apparently, this is like a placeholder that the devs are experimenting with if they really want to add the Legendary Hero Soulstones or not. So if that does happen, it will be kind of game breaking, and I would recommend everyone sell their garbage. but we don't know if that's actually going to be added because it seems like being able to buy 5 at a time is kind of insane. So clearly that's not the case. Maybe this will become something where it's like once a month you can get it or something like that. I don't really know. But it's just like a placeholder as of now. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I know it's not the most conclusive thing ever, but I mean, this is all I have to work with. I will link this down below for anyone who wants it. And those are the things you can expect. If you can figure out the timeline, if I figure it out, I will comment in the description, not the description, I will comment down in the comment below where it starts and where it ends. If not the entire list in order, depending on what I want to do. But this is kind of what you can expect in the future. So, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Big thanks to Rokanchi and Erasus and everyone involved. I appreciate you guys a ton. And yeah, Destined signing out.